This is MajorTv and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Couldn't do it without you, need your full participation. And we giving back just to show our appreciation. Tune in daily, get your positive vibrations. Learn different words in your own native language. Learn being black ain't all about slavery. Put that in the school book, it's part of education. We need to rewrite it, need some better information. Like how we built the pyramids and formed our own nation. Visit different continents and then try to invade them. Way before Columbus, but that ain't none of these pages. It's all just rumors, just a bunch of speculation. But why I never admit every hero is Caucasian. Even white people starting to say this shit is racist. Like how they talking to blacks for this vaccination. This is MajorTv and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Cause do it without you, need your full participation. And we giving back just to show our appreciation. This is MajorTv and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Cause do it without you, need your full participation. And we giving back just to show our appreciation. Appreciate the views and appreciate the comments. Keeping it real, always giving you this content. Hoping that my people don't take nothing out of context. Giving you
Hey, my people, what is going on? This is Major Tuna, MajorTv. Let's talk. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Hotep. Hola, and good day to everyone tuning in. I just wanted to do this live and reflect on what happened today with brother Young Dolph. And I'm not gonna be long. It's just something in my spirit because sometimes I get in the habit of doing a lot of meditating and really trying to process what I'm gonna talk about next, right? I have a lot of stuff wrote down, so much I can talk about, but sometimes my spirit don't hit me to talk about it right now, right? So what happened with Young Dolph made me really look at myself, look at our community and all we've been doing in the movement and how we just can't stop this violence, how we fighting among each other. Some of us have the tools to make things happen, but people are down on our watch and we're not coming up with plausible solutions that can really solve a very, very needed situation in our community. I want to thank everybody tuning in. If you're tuning in, we appreciate you coming to chat and let me know what's up. Be a part of the conversation. I want to thank my sister, Hathor Denise, Rasun 001, peace, power, respect to the blackness, Major in chat, fam, real talk. My bro, Roshan Irvin, a.k.a. Antoine in the building. What's up, Major in the room? Appreciate y'all coming through. Look, my spirit is seriously bothered by the disturbing news of what happened to the Young Dolph. And I deliver to Memphis, right? So I go out there and I ride through the neighborhood. I can see how bad it is out there. It reminds me so much of my city I go delivering also, right? And my spirit just bothered right now, very violent. Miss Elena Poole, how you doing? Greetings, Major. Greetings, sister. Thank you for coming through. Let's Smith in the building. Shalom, MajorTv, and beautiful people. Thank you, too, for the donations, Leslie. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Brother man in the building. With all soldiers in the same wall against OHAD system of correction and their buffer class collaborator groups. Real talk. I definitely have to address this because it's so much we trying to get done in the movement. There's so much we pushing for. It's so much out there that we have to take care of, but there's a big neglect with the violence in our community. There's a big neglect with the self-hate. And as I read this sister book right here, Dr. George DeGraw, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, right? The sister, she breaks down PTSD and she show you how they come up with diagnosing it, right? And you know, she created the post-traumatic slave syndrome, PTSS. And she released everything dealing with slavery and then Jim Crow, new Jim Crow, and etc. Trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma with no help, no real assistance. And my heart is just bothered the fact that we have to really come together and try to clean up what's going on in our community. And at one time, I remember there was activity, there was things that Black people was trying to do in a way, I'm talking about way back, to try to get our kids from not going the wrong direction. And it really bothered my spirit knowing that when I look at this young brother, right, and I know about the beef, I'm not gonna talk about the beef in Memphis and people's getting into it with and all this, that, and that. I'm hearing reports about retaliation to young gangster mama a grandmother home and Yo Gotti mama restaurant or what have you. I don't really want to talk about the people that probably was involved. I'm just talking about like even on a hip hop level, you know, where the OGs at, you know what I'm saying? I remember Mr. Farrakhan, he was talking to these rappers and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And all the drama. When we see drama going on at the highest level where these guys are millionaires, somebody's supposed to come in there and stop that. And it's crazy to just know that we seeing people that could have made a difference with what they was doing with their art as well as the money they was making. And to watch it's televised that he got shut down like that, it just remind me of the larger problem because it's just bigger than Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? He's just somebody I have to speak about and rest in power to this young man. You know what I'm saying? Because I listened to his music, had some decent music. You know what I'm saying? It was borderline. He was he talked street, but he had some stuff in there, right? But it was still art, you know, and what he went through. And it's sad that we haven't bridged the gap. You know, we haven't bridged the gap. And we need OGs like the minister to step up, of people, and I'm not going to say the minister, excuse me, people like the minister who has stepped up, right? And try to bridge the gap of all this drama over dumb stuff. When you learn about some of these hip-hop arguments and beefs and how it leads to some street stuff, it don't make any sense. It don't really measure up to where it's going. But right now, it's like, who the king of this? Who's that? Who's this? And the same stuff we see, the same we see hip-hop Russ Highs in the hood, the same way. Whether you're dealing with drug dealers, whether you're dealing with guys out there jacking or hustling, is a big competitive thing within our community. But we watch our community being invaded by foreigners. We watch our community being taken over by the enemy. We don't even have an answer to it. And some of these same sisters and brothers getting killed that's in the hip-hop world have the ability to change the whole community. I just, like I said, I don't know how far we can go with allowing things to happen the way it's happening, and we not really focusing on that. Because it's a lot of stuff that to be addressed, but I have to say this. We have to get over to talking about the crime and violence in our community. The self-destructive behavior, the reaction to everything when it comes down to Black people, it's like we're so quick to respond to each other in such a bad way. I'm posing to people in my community, where I'm from in New Orleans. I'm bringing something to the. I have a situation going on that I'm working on, right? With a pastor of mine, a friend of mine, a few of us, we just about to do something. But I'm posing to everybody, man, like, it's cool talking, bro. But we have to find a way to get them kids off the streets. We have to find a way to create jobs for these kids or get these kids involved with something. Because I'm looking at Young Dolph and looking at how much he achieved, what he was doing in the community. And he was doing some good things. Watch how he lost his life. That can be somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Saying shoes in, get some stardom, come from the hood, and then when he go back or try to be a part of it, get killed. And know the old saying, oh, you can't go back that's why you can't go back home, man. You go back where you're from, they kill you. You know, and I don't think it should be like that. Because the more we say we shouldn't go back to the killers, well, how's it gonna change? See, that's why I'm careful and not throwing certain narratives out there, because too many times we too judgmental. Too many times we think we have the right answer when we say certain things, but if we not in the belly of the beast, we not grassroots, we not out there with the people, you know, you just talking. See, I'm pulling up in the neighborhoods myself. I'm definitely trying to enact, because I'm learning about a lot of things that can be implementing, but I don't be letting to talk publicly about it because everybody got opinions, everybody opinionated. Oh, forget the government. This and black people, this and we be all over the place. But none of us have a real answer to go in the community and help. And I said, me personally, I can deal with the macro, the micro, or the macro. It can be small, it can be big. But I'm not about to be focused on one thing. Our community, our community needs our attention. We need programs in the community. We need jobs. We have the money. We have the ability. It's just channel energy to do that. Because there ain't no one thing gonna solve that problem. Because we talking about a mindset. We're not talking about controlling people. We're talking about a mindset that's been created by the enemy. Because of all oppression, suppression, marginalizing, exclusion, and what have you. Because in the end of the day, we can do all the fingerprinting. We can say this, we can say that. But in the day, if we don't try to solve our own problem, we don't try to really be on some grassroots stuff and try to go in there and really get a hold of these young people, it's gonna be hell to tell the cat. It's gonna be worse before it get better. And again, I'm looking at this because I really feel when you get to the point where you're a millionaire, you're in a hip hop game, they should have some OGs or somebody out there trying to put you on their wing and talk to you. When drama occur, when something happens, somebody's automatically jump in and shut that down. There's money for everybody to make. It's not about who better and who not. It's all about just winning. When you're able to provide for you and your family, you're winning. And if you decide to also give in the community, you definitely winning. You know, and it's like we have to have somebody in these hip hop communities really coming and intervening. I know the minister was doing it back in the day, but we need some more of that. Because this is just senseless, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know, we need the same thing in our communities. But in our community, they need real help. They don't need nobody just tell them anything and try to, you know, inflate their emotions and tell them this, that, nothing, what have you, and never see that person anymore. We really got to be active, man, because this is a tragedy. This is sad, man. It's happening on our watch. It's 2021, and we still dealing with shit like Tupac and Biggie and them back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this not cool. You know? And you look around and you just look at the movement like, damn, what are we really doing? Like, everybody got a plan. Everybody doing something. Everybody out here, you know, like, whatever. But in the day, man, if we can't come together and try to solve something, this nonsense, man, it's looking bad. Like, it's really looking bad. And I understand the situation. I understand the trauma we've been through. I understand the hypnosis we understand the brainwashing, misguidance, understand the egos we dealing with, understand the drama that's in front of us. But we got to know how to departmentalize and process this. We gotta know how to deal with our life and people around us, and what we. And another thing, man, like, and I have to say this: we gotta stop like rah, all that fussing and blowing and cussing each other out. That don't help neither when we can't control our emotions. It takes two people to argue, and if we getting all out of the box with each other, and nobody come intervene to try to slow that down and stop it, it can get deadly. Allow us carry our feelings on our sleeves. Allow our ego is this big. It don't take that much for you to make a black person mad and they kill you. They won't do that to the enemy, but they do it to you. Why though? We don't understand where that mentality where they don't understand where that mentality come from, but it's simple. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. That's what we're dealing with. And now as I read this book, I'm loving how she's breaking down how you diagnose trauma, and what they look for and what have you. And I'm quite sure y'all probably read this book are familiar with it, but in the day, it's like we got some stuff going on. We got some real trauma, man. And I'm gonna show you something. I've been thinking about doing a documentary, right, about New Orleans, but it's a reflection of all the cities, right? You got New Orleans, right, which was predominantly white until World War II when the white flight, because the World War One, blacks left the Great Migration from the South to go to all the urban cities and up north, look for jobs and what have you. Kind of find out that was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was more oppression. Less jobs, less opportunity. After World War II, it was a white flight where they went to suburbs. And I was just telling somebody the other day. Now look at New Orleans right here in the center. Then you got Jefferson Parish and Mary and them. You got Slidell, you got St. Bernard Parish. But when you drive through New Orleans, like it's falling apart. You see gentrification like it's falling apart, especially in the heart of different parts of where majority of blacks at, right? When you go uptown pretty hype, but the black area is horrible, but the white area is pretty cool. You go through New Orleans, you see how it's just falling apart. When you drive through Slidell, Jefferson Parish, St. Bernard Parish, you see this growing, suburban areas, some of them kind of rural, considering where they at, but you see they growing, and they're growing the city doing this. All because of the whole grand scheme of starving melanated people out and sending police in to terrorize the drugs, the guns, all this that's putting our community. We have to deal with all this, right? We have to deal with all this, and then intentionally saying the predatory lending and the redlining. You can see clearly. That's how a lot of this was created too, because a lot of redlining, and you can clearly see the lack thereof and the intentional lack thereof. And then you hear the word systemic institutional racism, right? You go to hear about Nilla Fuller and whatnot, and how he talk about his the system, institutions, codes, policies. You know what I'm saying? That was created by the enemy, of course. They did say, well, hey, we ain't racist and what have you, but you uphold a lot of those principles. You still exercise a lot of those things that keep things going for you. And you just be trying to understand, damn, I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, you got New Orleans in the middle around other suburban or rural areas, and they growing and New Orleans declining. And when you go through all 50 states and you look at all these different urban areas, look at the areas that suffer the most. All of them are black areas, right? There's a big push with self-determination and getting our own land and land rights, and what have you. It's a big push for that, right? And that's something really new when you look at, how for so long many people have been operating this country, right? But there's a big push thanks to Land Poor. This is one of the people that's definitely pushed. You have Brother Ramsey in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? If other people are doing it or have done it, right? But then you have this whole problem of just this intentional, like move to just keep us way over here. Just in the dark, right? And you have melanated people that's a part of helping that happen. They support the system, they down the system, they allow, you know what I'm saying, this to happen. And I just wonder, like, that's why I want to be a part of everything, right? You know, from the grassroots, you know, from the larger conversation behind closed doors, having the conversation we're having tonight, you know. I'm only I'm trying to say tonight is we have to really look at this for what it's worth. This is really, really crazy how we see people on a level of being millionaires getting killed in their own neighborhood where they see you shouldn't go in, which I believe you should always want to go back and go home. But because of all the chaos and, you know, the drama and the beef, you have to protect yourself, right? Now in Memphis, you got nothing. A war going on as we speak, and I got to go out there tomorrow, right? And I'm like, you know, I've been through and I watched it, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really serious on a whole nother level. But I'm like, that's just a picture of what's really going on in our community. That's funny. That's funny that rest in power for this brother losing his life, but that's a picture of what's the reality in the hood. That's what's really going on. Guys beefing off all over nothing and killing themselves. So the question I pose to everybody that's in the live chat, what are we gonna do about it? I see a lot of people saying rest in power, talking about how sad this is and so forth. So I see Willie D, shout out to Willie D, you know, he really kicks some real stuff, but what we gonna do about it in our hoods? Because that can be me, you, somebody we know, family member, what have you. It is so crazy that, and there are people out here that's trying to address it, but don't have the full support of the community. It just makes me wonder. So, and learning about what happened to this brother, you know, and deciding I want to do a quick live, I just want to just let everybody know that's watching right now that it's time for us to really address the violence in our community, because we are failing because we can't fix it. And sad to say is, it's not because we can't, we not trying as hard. You know, that's all we need is a nice model situation. We need some people to really put boots on the ground. Something I'm really planning on doing in New Orleans. And at the same time, hoping and praying that I can get some kind of traction with it, what have you. But it's some real stuff happening around us. And I want to meet people that's doing stuff in the community too, really doing something. Because I definitely think it should be a system of networking. Because this is really scary, you know. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. We have to deal with police violence. We got to deal with violence on each other. That have to, you know, like, we have to definitely stop that. And at the end of the day, we losing our people that we're going to need in the long run. Because we can't fight no fight that we not allowed. We can't keep this going if we don't definitely connect and build. This actually is impossible. I know people have ideas or believe they have the answer, and they may do. I don't know. But what I know one thing, if you're just talking and you're not putting boots on the ground, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to really get out there and network. And that's all I'm gonna have to. That's all I'm really say about it, because I'm really baffled. I'm really baffled. I'm wondering, like, with everything that's going on, I'm wondering how we gonna be able to connect the dots, with the bigger picture, and the way how we moving. Everybody's moving. Everybody's moving in different directions, and they're not talking. You know what I'm saying? People literally not talking, considering our crisis, our very serious crisis. They're not talking. They're not behind closed doors. They're not networking. They're not pulling strength. They're not really, like, So for me, I'm like, whoa, that don't look good. That don't look good for the home team at all. We really have to figure something out. So let me go through the comments. Comments going off. We must teach conflict resolution to our youth, family. Trigger at this point. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Watch this video about how the teen elephants are controlling the mature male role model turned around. Hope everyone watches this. Where that video at? Black first, second, and third. Hello. Hey, what's up, fam? Hashtag rip to Conrad, hashtag Dolph up, just posting on this. Hashtag rip rap, real tough. Mac went. Live long, live Farrakhan, real tough. Elena, what's the name of the station that just come on? True lesson, this is why in fact it's so important. I was strong militia, strong, mature, organized black men that we try and follow police power to them. We can have a change on community level. That's our idea, y'all. That's an idea. And that's what I'm talking about. We have the ideas, right? We just gotta manifest that. We have to bring that to life. You know what I'm saying? Because we know in fact was a beautiful thing that happened, but when once the switch out with J, things went the way it went. They got a bunch of gun clubs that's talking about doing, or people talking about, policing, what have you, the lines and what have you, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe that the community got to get behind it. Really get behind them brothers. Like, I just have to get behind in fact too. No one man gonna be able to do it, or no one group. You don't need the community to really pull us off. Damon Black, prayers, Black first, Black power, major and family. Another note too, I really feel like, like we need programs. We need to educate. It's cool level militia and all that. All that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to fight violence too. There have to be something that we really have to, leave as a last result on our people, so to speak. We really got to start educating them. You know what I'm saying? We really, they need some information. They need some help. They need opportunity around. I think it's our responsibility to create the opportunity. Young Dolph's murder, as well as others, are senseless. When you watch the video concerning the elephant, notice the parallels. Okay. Multimedia TV. Why I have no time for the social media fake drama was hashtag Delta, whom spoke with GD Cribs BP when we came out. These social media new adults ridiculous. Is no reality show today. 100. What are you talking about? I need to know what you're talking about. Like who you talking about? Like these adults, and gotta be a little more specific, because that's a general statement. Because I know I can speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. What I have been doing, what have you, which I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. But that's just general statements. People out here doing something. People are faking out here. I won't lie. I don't use the word fake. It's just not sincere. It's just they stay in their comfort zone or whatever. I don't know what you mean by that though. Real Young Dolph, real talk. Real talk. Rest of power, brother. Then we need armor to protect the innocent ones who have boots on the ground. These are in places late. A lieutenant that needs to fall in line. The horn of Jules is blowing. Yeah. Shalom, big bro. MajorTv. Let's talk. Yeah, real talk. Stop explaining us and help. Stop exploring us and help this real problem. Too much team blast when everything think comes from some. So who really that problem? Stop exploring us and help this. I'm trying to get y'all speaking like you're speaking. You gotta be a little more speaking on y'all big. You gotta be a little bit more specific. I don't get what you're saying. I can interpret whatever you're saying because then big, you need to be a little more direct. Cause it seems like you're sending out a shot of say stop exploring us and help this real problem. Too much team blast when everything come from us. And I'm not gonna even give a comment to it till you come back and explain what you mean, because it's time you be ambiguous statements and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts from some. So you talking about with everybody? I agree. Or with the community period. I don't see everybody, the community as a whole. You know, because everybody probably won't participate. But it's a real problem. It's a real problem. I can put that number out there for y'all to call too, because some of the comments not clear to me. Covington, my family lived there. You're telling the truth. I already know, Aura, Walton. You already know. Like anybody, but it's not just with New Orleans. All over the country, it's like this. I mean, they intentionally starved us out. Intentionally put us in a predicament to still arrive, kill, and hurt each other. You know. And the problem was, we was building our communities. They was tearing it down, and they got to the point where they broke us down so much that we just was like, man, we found a reason not to be a part of, part of the community. We wanted to break away, do our own thing, or not put emphasis on it because too scared of it being taken. I don't know, but the fight is not as much as a fight anymore. Due to the fact we are especially probably exposed to intergenerational mass atrocity, it is certain we should be policed, treated in mental health and education. Real talk, real talk. And then that's really what it come down with dealing with this post-traumatic slave syndrome. We definitely, supposed to be dealt with a whole different kind of way as well as getting help. And that's been the biggest question mark. The government is not trying to do it. And we as a whole, we haven't figured out as a people, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people pulling in different directions, what they think is best. And I don't think it's just one thing. I just think it's a number of things. I think it's a number of things that they gotta work. It's like when you don't. It's like when you don't know how to read and write. Let's say you're illiterate. You gotta first learn how to read and write. Then you gotta learn how to, learn the ability to work, train, whatever, to get a job or learn a trade or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can already know a trade or something, but don't have the education. But it's like a step by step. It's a step by step of healing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta first understand what's going on. You have to really see the picture. You know what I'm saying? What happened to you, what happened to us, and then secondly, how you have to constantly nurture yourself to help, and then want to contribute and help, help each other. And too many times, I think we do get on our feet. We forget where we come from. We forget to help each other. We forget to show support in our community. We know the younger gens are bad as hell, but you created them. So what we gonna do about it? Keep talking and recording. So you sending shots out, bro. Like I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna stress because you've been doing this for the last some of my videos. Let me address you, John. You don't know nothing about me. I'm taking this as you talking to me personally. You don't know nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm doing, right? You feel me? But if you ever come to Atlanta, or you ever come to I'm gonna say Atlanta because I live in Atlanta. And let's talk. I can show you some things I'm doing. I don't have to, like, for you seeing a person recording. I said, I'm taking it personal because you be saying these little things and what have you, but you don't know what a person is doing. But I am only one person. But the only reason why I record, because I be trying to encourage. You feel me? I don't be trying to blow no smoke up nobody's ass. I don't be trying to make no promises or nothing like that. I'm gonna do what I do. Just like there's a lot of people that be in the comment that just be talking noise. They be trying to push buttons and tell people what they think is the right way, but they're not doing anything. So they go vice versa for people that's recording and doing the recording, people sitting down, watching chats or being in the chat or watching the video. I take offense to the fact that you come on the channel and you say little things. Like you got something specific, tell me, because you don't know what I'm doing. And I'm addressing that because sometimes your comments, your questions be ambiguous, I ask you, what are you doing? And I shouldn't even be concerned because you should know what you should be doing. Rashawn, you have my contact information. Let me know when you're ready. These younger brothers haven't really seen women coming up in the 90s. Time for us to show them. Jim J shows what it's time, and we need to excellent blueprint. Just be men, Jim J only one man that shows the militia, and share information. But just be a man, man. He's a good example. But you have, it's not hard, man, just being a man. You know what I'm saying? If you're really sincere in what you're trying to do. All cool with Jim J and what he did, but there are men out here doing things too. You just don't hear them like that because they didn't have that shock value they have. But man, we just have to be many young boys. Like I'm working with teenagers right now, my online store, and I share information, read books with them, show them videos, what have you, and let them make money off me. So I mean, it's just all about being a man and showing other young melanated sisters and brothers how to be men and vice versa for sisters with the young females. I just feel like it's our job. Everybody's not gonna be a Jim J. Jim J is a real type of brother. What you see Jim J did, that's real, but that's on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see what he's going through right now. But we just have to be men, period, in these young men's lives. All right, Shirley in the building. Shirley Baker, Ride, North Carolina. Hello, family B1. What's up? What's up? Red 10s in the building. Shalom MajorTv B1, 100, 100, 100. It's sad about Young Dolph. Real talk. It's real sad about what happened to him. Hard to stomach. I realized a long time ago I could not teach my boys how to be a man. That's why the first thing we need to do is black men and women have to make amends. Real talk. Real talk. That's real true. And like I said, it's starting now. It really started now with us just like bridging that gap. Like you and I, Atlanta, we talk a lot. We have mutual respect, what have you. We get on different levels and stuff. And then that's how I gotta be. And at the same time, we gotta build off each other. We shouldn't have no time trying to make the next person feel down or what have you, or try to step on the next person because you may know something they don't know. We gotta work together. We gotta build together. Black Power, fam. All right, son, Tim, I see you. I bet all the rappers and celebs that has passed on the last 3 years will contribute their part to the black community. That community, they knew their fate and outcome. I agree with you on that. I agree. I remember my nephew was like, Annie, you said you like Young Dolph. Now it's up and coming rap in 2008. I remember my nephew was like, yeah, damn, man, yeah. Mm. Black women, men have lost respect for each other. Some black women rather have a baby daddy than a husband. This is where the problem starts. Real talk. I'm waiting on you. I'll wait on you because I know you're gonna come out here and say something crazy. I'm gonna let you go with that. I want to let you go. You be pushing it too. You be pushing. I'm about to make a phone call, but you be pushing. Look, say this one more time. Say this for the road. I'm gonna respond this right quick. Independent Debate 2016. We didn't have like that a year ago. We happened all the real men. I can't wait for Jim J to come back. We need leadership and blah blah woo woo. Look, you don't measure a man, bro, like that. You don't. You don't measure a man like that. Men move in different ways. I move different. I will let nobody question my manhood, right? You know what I'm saying? And just feel like we tripping. We really trip with all this. And I have to get some straight, bro. We measure shit wrong. We really measuring everything wrong. You measure people by their fruit they bear. I give him all the credit for the shock value. What he did was great. You feel me? Just like when I came out in the war like I did. I don't want no credit for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? People don't know about my past, but we fight with police. People don't even know some shit I did, right? And it's cool, but don't don't do that, bro. Like, I know men. I know some real dudes, man. Like, real talk. Don't do that. He a real, we good, Gucci, but don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of weak black men. I won't lie. You have a lot of, but you have a lot of strong ones too. Some people move different, bro. Some people just move different. And we gotta keep that in mind, bro. Everybody would like that. Just imagine how it be. It be guns and blazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to realize what's going on, man. Like, everybody's not a pussy, you know what I'm saying? The people move different. Some people anticipate and see things. But don't come on you with that, man. That's not cool. Like right now, we somebody got killed tonight, you know what I'm saying? And that was a brother that was doing something to the community, and it's only right they're gonna have you. And you know, right now we gotta deal with how we're gonna address this violence, bro. Like, you know, because we either go in there and just say we're gonna carry guns and walk around patrol the neighborhood, but what else we gonna do other than that? Because at the same time, we can still kill our own people if they pull a gun out on us. I mean, I'm not understanding what's going on, but I'm gonna just say this. Jim J is a man that stood up to the power structure, created a lot of shock value, and really raised the level of people consciousness beyond some people's imagination that they don't give them credit for. But there's different kind of men that move different kind of ways. But his leadership and what he's done can't take that away. That's beautiful. But be mindful. You have people around you. You might don't see people like you never knew nothing about me. You never knew anything about me. I was like y'all, always watching videos. I never comment in chat because I didn't have to. I was just watching everybody else and how they was moving. That's why I even came out and started talking about God in the movement, because I didn't like the way how I was going. I was listening to stuff. I was like, let me just get involved and what have you. But we cannot do this, man. We got too much division in our community. And for the ones that's not men, who's worrying about them? You know, we worrying about those who are men, those who do care. That's why I'm not putting energy on nothing or nobody that's not trying to make a difference. And I already know, you know what I'm saying, what I did and what I continue to do. But we gotta realize, man, that like, we gotta be ready. Like, I keep telling people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they be talking about what all gonna happen in the world and all that. But I remember when they had no internet, no phone, none of that. I remember we bought that food out there. I remember when it was bad, bro. We made it. You know, I remember some dog days. I keep telling people, like, we keep talking about how bad it might get because of food shortage, climate, and this, that, and other. Imagine something happening bad right now. Guess what? Who's gonna suffer? Melanated people gonna suffer because we don't know how to manage money. I was just talking about put value on manage your life and things important to you because why? Too many times we take our money, we blow it. We already been oppressed. We've been discriminated against. We're going through so much, but then we turn around, mess up our money, and then want to whine and complain. We have to really take on life serious because we know we're fighting against. But right now, you know what I'm saying? We have to address the violence in our community. That's what I'm talking about tonight. We have to come with some better alternatives than the deflecting saying what this or that and what have you. You know the game. Jay already gave everybody the game. They're gonna do what they do. I'm about to get my gun rights, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother conversation for another day. You know, but I'm saying this, that we have to realize that what happened to Dolph can happen to any one of us, anybody in our community. But you keep talking about what happened, what we gonna do now. You feel me? What we doing now? You know, that's what I'm concerned about. All the other stuff I'm not into. I don't know. I'm just different. I'm different, man. And I just laugh at something because I see it for what it's really worth in our community. Like everybody got opinions. Everybody got this great idea, but few people putting their ideas and opinions into action. Let it be manifest. Jim J showed us it can be done. He showed us we can create a militia. But people doubted that. People went against him. People questioned him. Now this brother fighting for his life. Now they ain't saying agent no more. They say, well, he must be a fool. Come on, man. It's crazy, but the day, you know, I've never waited for nothing to happen in my. I never waited on nobody, nothing. When I had to do, I had to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I made a way, right? And I'm saying that's how we gotta do. But at the same time, being like-minded, come together. So I'm able to sit down and have the telephone conversation to meet people one-on-one or full. I don't have no problem doing that, right? But in the end, are we gonna really come together and try to make it work? Even if you don't fly, you can do it virtual, but really do something in the community. And it's all about grassroots. We've been given the game more than once. We're gonna do about it. It's getting worse and worse. It's like who's next? Real talk. Real talk, you know, and I don't know, like, you know, that's why I haven't been doing lives. I haven't been I was talking to my people, right? How heavy this get. You really like see the movement, you see people they really work. You see a lot of stuff close up, like, and it take me a lot. Again, or maybe make that phone call. Chill, bro. Chill on the real talk, bro. Chill, bro. On everything. If the kitchen getting hot, you can leave out, bro. If the kitchen getting hot, you can leave out. I'm look, I got this. Don't worry, I got this. I'm just for real. Pressure bust water pipe, they say. Convention to talk about special population. Convention talk about special population. Yeah. Kick that fool out. What you talking about? Jim J did both recorded, put Goose Boots on the ground. Yeah, he did. Yeah. The militia is just part of it for us uniting. There's a whole lot more Jay was talking about, doing a whole lot of things that we need to connect UBK in as a solution. He did. Some things I agree with him, some things I didn't. So yeah. He was recording the dead body of a black. You want recording the dead body of a black king on social media that was put out, but if that was you, then yeah, you the problem, bro. What the hell? You wasn't recording the dead body of a black king on social media that was put out, but if that was you, then I don't even know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about, recording the dead body. Who you call the dead body? But if you was that you, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You left field tonight. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody got to help. Everybody got to play their part. They're against our babies killing and being killed. Real talk. Real talk, man. Real talk. That's what it is, though, Taaraa. That's what it is. All praise the Most High. Salute the General Jim J. We got this together. It's all about unity. Yeah. Carry is true, Jim J. Pull self-determination, self-government, and prepared us to reveal facts of a feeling. Right. Use as a blueprint for what you should and can do. Real talk. Really nothing funny about this young king. Yeah, I see Jai in there playing. Man, I ain't want to play with you, Jai, tonight for real. Like, you just be saying little things and you be ambiguous about it. Like, be direct. Like, look, check it out. You. I'm a straightforward person, right? Now, I'm not the only person in here. You got people in the platform just trying to do. You got people in the chat trying to dictate the conversation, dictate where the conversation should go. Like people need to go look at the 400 whatever videos I got. Hi, I am. This is major. I don't put no. I'm not a fake dude. I don't know how to be fake. But I've been fighting with people with their narratives, their opinions, and how they feel about this and what have you. We all got one. You feel me? So for me, I'm just looking at things you're saying. Like, be blunt, be more candid about. I'm not reading what you're saying, and you saying you and you. And you like you talking about me, you talking about somebody, you be specific about. I'm just trying to have a parallel conversation, but I was talking about young Dolph, what happened to him in our community in general, how we gotta deal with violence. I'm not trying to deal with what you probably think about what I said in my last video or what have you, because I didn't know what you was really trying to say anyway. But I'm not my feelings. I just be like, I take my time to do this, bro. I don't have to do this. Like, this is not my livelihood. This is not my life, bro. It's not. This is some people live. They do this all day, every day. I don't have to do this, and I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for the people. It's not for me. So I may come off and I feel like, no, I'm not. I'm just a passion dude when I talk. If you've been dealing with me all this time, which you've been around a minute, you already know what it is. And some of the people that's in there even met me, know how I am. This is not no show. But you're saying, and I'm trying to interpret what you write, and I'm not understand what you're saying. Loving my feelings, all about facts. Okay. That's what's up. Well, sometimes I be in my feelings, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm passionate, sometimes I don't. I'm human. I'm not trying to put on no show for nobody, what have you. Cause I could have been exposed people, bro. I've been dissecting a lot of stuff. I just don't say nothing. I just watch and listen. Nothing but distraction trying to switch your frequency. I know, you know what I'm saying? I've kind of given to it, but what bothers me is this. I'm gonna be real with you. I hate when people take my kindness for granted. I hate when people just think they can just play with me, right? And I see certain things. There's something to entertain it because I know where the frequency coming from. I know where it's heading, right? And I'm trying to see how far it's gonna go. It's just a burling perm, man. Like there's a lot of stuff that going behind the scenes, even the chat that I see. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really say nothing. But sometimes at the point where I'm gonna call it out. You know, I'm a you know, address it, but I'm not gonna give it a whole lot of energy like that. It's just that I'm noticing certain shit. I'm not gonna let nobody come in my chat or on my channel and try to direct it. This is major. This is major TV. People gotta understand that. I put my money in all this and that. You know, nobody. I did this. You know what I'm saying? So nobody directed nothing. You know, that's not happening. I appreciate you do that. You know, look, no love lost. You can do that. It don't make a difference, bro. It don't make a difference. Black women need black men. We can't not teach our boys how to be men. We as black men and women have to amend our relationship and come each other before starting on having children. Real talk. Look, I'm gonna give you a call when I get through. Just give me a second. I'll give you a call, bro. Can see you playing with me right now, and I allowed you to do this for months. We gonna squash all this right now, bro. You playing with the right one. Trust me. United dying trying. Real talk. Hold on. Real talk. We all are responsible. Not just Jim G. I think that's what he's saying. Anyways, I'm back in the trenches. Look, thank you for that clarity. Like I said, man, I've never. I need people to understand this. This is like like people don't know me, right? And what I did, people don't even know my background. I get it. And people see me coming out for the brother and what have you, which I don't know what's going on with independent beta, the games that's going on, right? But like, I'm not gonna say Jim J out my mouth every time I talk, and that's not about to happen. And I know he's watching. You need to hear that. It's not gonna happen. Like I said, Jim J, that's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built like that. I can call a mountain of people I won't call. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah. Anyway, it's an interesting night tonight, man. Interesting night. Look, look, look. It's live and going how I wanted to go, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling it. I basically just want to get some stuff on my mind. But all y'all in here too. I'm not really feeling live tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say a lot of stuff with symptoms. I ain't gonna go through the more comments. I'm about to get off this live right quick because I don't like how it's going. And it's crazy, man. Like it's crazy. But I appreciate all the comments. Y'all really like in here, like y'all in here. We love it. Get some rest. I gotta ride to Memphis tomorrow. Now I'm just not with the negative stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not with the negative stuff, and my vibrations being thrown off. Even though I'm getting text saying it's not that, but my spirit telling me I need to get off this ASAP, you know what I'm saying? I just was trying to reach the people because this wasn't something recorded, right? Just something I did. I mean, it wasn't pre-planned, so to speak. I just went live. I'm not with the negativity, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, I tell my girl all the time, like, I be wanting to just quit this, right? Just stop doing this, because I don't see a lot of genuine people in the game. I really don't see a lot of genuine people. Real talk. I don't see a lot of genuine people. I see people, I see a lot of rep hunting. I see a lot of ego. I see a lot of hustling. I see a lot of fake shit, and I'm not with that, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of negative commentary everywhere I go. I look at the channel, something negative. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with it. All that dragging for each other, talking about each other for what? We all trying to win. Like, if we all on a block trying to get money, like, what's the fuss? What's the chaos? And I'm just talking street like. That's how I was when I was young. But dudes were intentionally won't get into it for nothing. So I see the movement the same way. So for me, I don't know. I just feel like because nobody don't know about me, because nobody don't know, what I'm saying, what I've done in the movement, that they're assuming I ain't doing nothing, right? And like I said, even if I was to stop YouTube day tomorrow, even with the whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm still winning. I'm still gonna be doing stuff in the community like I've been doing. Only thing I did when I started this, I had said a long time ago, I said, man, I just want to reach the masses. I don't want to keep dealing with 1 and 2 people, a few people. I want to reach the masses. I want to at least have memories. So I did a whole flood of videos, you know what I'm saying? And, a lot of my videos, I was first going about because I was seeing people really just going at somebody who really tried to encourage a movement of us just standing for ourselves. And I see nothing wrong with it. I don't care if you have something wrong with the way how he said and what he did. I see this dude really trying to make a difference. I'm like, damn, no. And I just was already talking about it. When I first met Jim, I never had no idea we were gonna talking. I'll have his number, he have my number. I never thought I could interview. But I just stepped out on faith and did what I did. So for me, it's like, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, the whole year, it's been over a year now. I've been on the fence the whole time. So I'm looking at how the movement set up. You got people that's in the movement shouldn't even be in the movement because they don't know what they're doing. You got people in the movement that even don't know how to even address our situation or know how to really even organize something. Like, and I'm a funny boy. I've been holding back the whole time. Just been still holding back. Because in my mind, I'm feeling like I shouldn't have to even keep on saying nothing. I'm already showing that I'm making moves. I'm doing things. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Y'all see, like my man Gary said, man, I don't be having my feeling. I can't help not look. I ain't about to be desensitized. I'm not gonna be humorless. I'm not gonna show what stuff gonna get sticking on my skin all the time. Y'all just don't know again. I get under my skin. I cringes sometimes not to just lose my cool. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. One, when you've been through something, when you actually been traumatized, you actually experience hardship, you actually experience hitting on what the enemy has been doing, it's gonna affect you. I mean, you got like what happened to Dolph, man. That shit just my body went numb. And I know about the drama and what was going on with him in Memphis and what have you. You know what I'm saying? I watched it. I'm literally can talk about it, but I'm not about to talk about that. I watched how it was over nothing. I literally heard a Breakfast Club interview and it was over nothing that they really got into it about. And for it's shootouts and getting shot, and I'm like, wow. 1 year, 2 year pass, then he did. I'm like, this is what I'm looking at, bro. So we have become so desensitized about what we going through as a people. That is sad, you know. And for me, like it's like, damn, bro. Like, I'm not in it for no money. I'm not in it for no popularity. I hate being on this damn mic. I hate being in front of this camera. I better force myself to do a live and do a video. But I be so motivated because I be want to get the information out to the people. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to just been trying to just keep things going. But it get the point where I'm gonna be honest with you. The little time I've been doing the YouTube stuff, I've opened my channel up, something you don't see them, opened my channel to any and everybody. Man, I met some of the how I'm gonna say, some of the most opinionated people I ever met in my life. Some of them, I mean, you know what tripped me out about people? Everybody got these brilliant ideas. But when you watch the fruit, they bear, what a fruit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to judge the fruit, the tree by the fruit. You know what I'm saying? And the fruit, it said tree ain't on, the tree ain't producing fruit. Curse the tree, you know. But I say this here that I'm meeting all these people. Just a bunch of talk, you know what I'm saying? Just like what you doing, it's crazy, man. Like what I seen head on close up, it shocked me because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It's different when you're dealing with a handful of people. You're dealing with all kinds of different people. It's a different reaction, you know. So I don't know. You know, I was thrown off a little bit. Like this, the first time I ever did live, like I really kind of felt a little throw it off, you know. But I'm being encouraged to stay online, but I gotta leave anyway in a little bit. But I don't know, you know. My people saying, man, don't give energy to all that. But what bothers me is people know how I am and how I'm coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't change up this major, you know. I ain't trying to be rough and tough. I ain't trying to sound intellectual. I'm just gonna be raw with you. And yeah, you know. But let me go through all comments because I see what I really want to say. Just nobody just trying me, man. Don't try me like. No doubt you are right on point. I live in a place where the wrath is not for the black people because they where I would come from on your own home. Business is what we learn from our family. Real talk. Elaine said unify or die is the rally cry. Real talk, real crow. I signed up and paid for my attorney dispute resolution certificate. We're gonna learn to work out our problems. Hashtag community prayer sneak. I watched your video today too, and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I really liked it. You know what I'm saying? Keep the guys subscribe to your channel too, People Advocate. And I like what you're talking about doing it on Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely want to know how I can help because if you're really focusing on low income, as well as you just the juvenile system or the judicial system, how they treat melanated people, and and something else that you was talking about. I thought that's very good. You know, I think you should do more videos. You only did a handful of videos. You need to do more videos. But definitely, man, like if you really got something going on, love, let me know. I would definitely would like to I would definitely like to offer some kind of support, you know, and give people around you support. What you're talking about doing is beautiful. Keep the good work. Future Melanin Freight. I'm talking to this white woman as a friend, friends with the whole family. They think they're Native Americans. Elizabeth Warren, huh? Elizabeth Warren did that. Oh, you just made that up? All right, that's what's up. Yeah. Gary said, Big bro, you think we need a leader? I do think you need somebody to I'm gonna say like this. This is my own opinion. I believe you need a chair, a president, yeah, but I think you should also have a government body around, right? Where you have a check and balance. You don't put that much power on one person, you know, to lead, but also have to have a check and balance with a government or council around them. And when we say lead, I was gonna do a live 2 weeks ago called "What is the Movement? How it looking, and what it should be like." And you know, I feel like it should be something that people want, and I feel like it should be the leaders. The leaders should be for the people. Like it should be always what he think or what she think, but what the people need and want. You know what I'm saying? And too many times, when it's not a check and balance with some kind of government or council around them, and you're giving all that power to that person, tend to become a dictator, tend to see things on their terms. But I do agree that people do need a leader. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I do believe that the people should be the one to vote for the leader. I do believe the leader should be for the people. But yeah, you know, I've never been against for nobody being a leader, whether it's Jim J, whomever. You know what I'm saying? I never was against that. What I have a problem is like um we know the situation right now, right? What we gonna be doing in the meantime, between time, or if there's people out here doing something, let's acknowledge them as well. That's all I'm trying to say. Midge, don't feed this nonsense. Don't feed this nonsense, Midge. I'm not. I'm sorry. It just. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, and I'm gonna just be frank. I've been told that people will come in your live or chat and try to disrupt it or what have you, and will say certain things. And sometimes I have an issue with people when I'm doing a live, and I ain't lie to you. I'm truly apologetic, but I could have avoided. I really could have avoided. But I chose to go there just because I chose to go there because I felt like my energy coming this way about, you know, like that. Like everybody know I ride and die with Jay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know I put my life out there, you know what I'm saying, for Jay. So for people to throw it out there and say what they say and question, you know, me and him and our relationship, like I made the TV in fact, you feel me? He have his organization and I have my business. But at the same time, say I'm black media, so I'm coming black media, but having a relationship with him versus the movement is two different things. We have a relationship outside all of we really have some real conversation. But I just want nobody to question him and I, like, you know, me and him gonna have that talk, you know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna have that talk ourselves. I don't need nobody coming to hold you. No, I'm just saying, like, damn, that's like for instance, people don't know. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. But make a long story short, I forgot my train of thought really. But but for me, it's just a thing whereas sometimes I challenge when people come in a certain kind of way, knowing how I was with them, and for people to be like, oh, would you question him? You just, well, come on, you've been messy, but you're right. People I forgot should never went that. Oh, that wasn't right. Big bro, you think we need a lead? Oh, I answered that already. I'm trying to get this podcast back on track. Native is the monster. All right, Ron. All right. Shalom. Baby one family, Shalom, MajorTv, let's go. Cambodia, Africa in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? We got African, Cambodia in the building. Koshia, Koshia, Koshia. All right then, Koshia. I see you. You've been rocking me for a second now. It's Kwashia. Ika Asha. Ike Asha. And for life. In fact. All right, all right. All right. Man, you spoke to me about dealing with people talking out the side of their neck. Now I'm gonna need you to do the same. I'm sorry, y'all. You gotta realize it is not like it's people that the people I'm going back and forth with, independent debate, job bigs. These people been rocking me off and on for a minute. I was surprised for them to come at me like that. It hadn't been a troll or somebody, not, like job big got mad, but I don't like the way how you was talking. Like, be direct. You calling me out saying I'm just talking. What you saying? I just want to know what you're saying. Because I have videos where I travel. He know I've traveled. I'm going to GMJ birthday bash. I'm going out there. You know what I'm saying? It's things I said I'm doing. I'm just not verbalizing everything and what have you. But I brought the news to everybody about GMJ. For anybody started doing it, I really was put boots on the ground. So you right. It's just a surprise. People that have been rock on me just coming at me like that. And I'm like, damn, what's up like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like that now. And Ja B's been taking shots. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what he talking about. I'm talking individual. I'm talking about as a people individually. I'm fine. Look, bro. I believe leadership is in the mirror. I believe if you have a home and you paying your bill, you take care of your family, you're leading the family, you're a leader, right? Now, on a larger scale, for somebody to really just speak for the people, you're going to need a representative. You're going to need somebody to lead. I agree with that. But I feel like we all lead our own way. We just probably don't know we lead. Some will lead, especially if you have a business you're leading. You have a family you're leading. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm all per with that with you, but I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, if we're going to talk about leading, just make sure that we all on, we don't secure about the same thing, like, anybody can lead somebody. I mean, it takes special qualities and skills. And then if you get the wrong person in there, you know what I'm saying, it can be bad. It can be real, real bad. And we know about people that have been dictators and whatnot, so we have to be conscious of that. Blood moon coming up. Damn. What kind of stuff is that? Energy, what's up with that? We love you. Get you some rest. Oh, yeah, I read it earlier. You're doing a great job, brother. Real talk. Thank you so much, Taaraa. Thank you so much. The general wouldn't okay this situation if you ain't from the street life shed down. If you ain't from the trenches shed up. Major speaking about unity, perseverance, our people too. Thank you so much. The Most High Child. Real talk. I mean, and I'm gonna just be real. Like when I be just coming with raw emotions, raw reactions to certain things, what have you. I don't try to be all scientific. I don't try to go way back when all the time. I just try to talk to the people. Like, I share with y'all the books I'm reading. I tell y'all about what I'm doing. Because I feel like it always start about getting the mental right, getting the spiritual mental right before you even go into any situation. And I mean, I'm serious. Like, I can't even get on YouTube too much because there's so much toxic stuff on YouTube. I have to pick certain things I have to watch because certain things just turn me off, to have decent content, but just talking sideways. Don't let no one steal your jaw. You're going deep, Diamond Black. Real talk, though. That's real talk. You're on point. You're on point. My family brought it home in late '60s. As a child, we followed. I live in a place where there's no wealth for black people in 2021. That's on them. I try to help, real talk. And that's the hard part too. Like some of them just you won't be able to help them. But it's like see, once you see the picture, that's why I want to do a documentary on it. Once you see the picture of what's really happening in these areas where large metropolitan cities and how there was the big migration of blacks leaving the rural areas, the south of the country to go to cities, and some of them just went like an hour or two in the inner city, 30 minutes, 40 minutes in the city, right? They didn't all went all upstate. They just went to west cities where they had more opportunity. White people was terrified when black people came to the city. They ran, you know what I'm saying? They left and took their stuff out, you know what I'm saying? Created the suburbs, you know? As a result, look at our situation right now. They took the jobs and resources. They're building the damn everywhere. Wherever suburban areas around the United States, all of them doing pretty good. Most of them doing great. And the cities where the blacks are suffering. Shirley J. Bake in the building. Thank you, my brother Major. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching. Shalom, MajorTv. Get some rest. Every time we come together, negative takes hold. We need to get our shit. I'm good, man. I really gotta get some rest for real. I gotta go to Memphis, but I hate to go down there after what happened with Young Dolph from Sirius. That really just I got the spirit of wrath. The people's advocate, the right ones to know. The Most High knows. Don't worry about the naysayers. You already know. We need to learn to agree to disagree, still be family. Real tough. Had to be still, know that I am God. Had to be still, bro. Thank you so much. True, Gary, agree, disagree, and do it respectfully. Real talk. Real talk, Elena. Feelings mean you are alive. Facts. Do your own thing, brother. Some people just don't get it and don't try to understand. Don't give up on yourself because of others. No, I'm not giving up on myself. I'm serious. Y'all have no idea what I've been through this movement. Like, yeah. I mean, it's a year, but y'all have no idea. Lots of I don't tell people, like, I just keep it in because I don't be want to, like, sound being negative, but it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all. I'm serious. Like, I'm going to be real, and this comes from the bottom of my heart. I kind of feel sorry for our people because they don't know no better. They following the blind, following the blind. You know what I'm saying? They emotionally attached, for whatever reason attached. You know what I'm saying? But don't see what's really going on around them. And I just be looking at, like I'll just be surprised. And a lot of people on my phone. So I told the people, I'd be kind of surprised. This is where they be at, how they think, how they move and stuff. I'd be surprised. And then I just be looking around like, damn, bro, when we gonna really come together? Like, really come together. Like, and I'm trying to let MajorTv be that vessel, whereas we can at least come together. I don't have no problem. We have somebody that's leading us, right? But we have to have a place we can call home and be like family, man. Because it's so messy out there on the YouTube streets and social media. I don't say. No, some people got their ulterior motives, real tough. It's D. We gotta do better as a people. Real tough. It's gonna take a we approach the crisis we are in, not the me approach. Real tough. We love you, Major. Love y'all back. Thank you. Yes, sir. We can definitely network. I'm gonna start doing more videos. Yeah, real talk. I should check you out. You called me out my name. You went at me and Jim J in the chat. I'm asking you about that too. Where, yeah, so you said something about me. I love you, so I ain't get mad. You turn around, so you love us, but you call me a biatch. I'm like, damn, what I did? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Seems like we can't never be on one call. We need each other. I hope you reach some that's what count on. I pray for us, black people. We need to learn to support each other. I'm serious. Like when you at the bottom like me, people don't really see you. They look all over you. But as soon as you get a little status quo, as soon as you get a little something going for you, oh, MajorTv this, MajorTv that. Nobody know me now. But let's say I get a whole lot of subscribers. Or they gonna be like MajorTv that. And I'm gonna still be the same guy. I'm like, but I already know, you really wasn't rocking me. You really wasn't feeling me. You really thought I was just playing around. That's why I take what I do serious, but I measure what I do because it's easy for me to get my all and get less back. And I'm cool with that, but I monitor everything I do. I'm not about to be a damn fool. I can be a fool every once in a while, but I'm not a damn fool. I'm not getting caught up with all the rah-rah, all the extra stuff when I know in the long run, it's about the future bill. It's never been about the man to me. It's always about the message. True. You're a king that took back yourself. I will follow you anywhere. King MajorTv. Bow. Ooh, you got me smiling, huh? Ooh, you are a king, Major. You are a king. And that took back yourself, and I will follow you anywhere. King MajorTv. Salute, Lizard. That's all I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Just trying to do my thing, man. Just trying to help the people. That's all. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I ain't trying to be better than nobody else. I ain't calling myself no title. I'm just me, a man, you know what I'm saying? In the flesh, trying to do a word, trying to do something worthy and responsible. Much love, big bro. I figure, I roll with you. Much love. Same here, much love, fam. The crisis that came, man, is going to take more than the band-aid. It is going to take a multi-disciplinary approach to address these issues. All hands and boots on deck. Real talk. We need to reprogram their thinking. It's been 40 years of being branded every day. Real talk. Real talk. We as the black people must understand that brainwash is strong, but once you know better, it's time to do better. King Gary, exactly what you 100, exactly what you, yeah, 100. All right. As an educator, I help people, some for free to prepare them to prepare for the test so they can get their GED. I had a 70-year-old man in my class, and I worked with him. He passed and got his GED. I cried. Oh, Darlene. Oh, you gonna make people get in here and start crying, man. Stop it. That's so beautiful. 70 years old. All love and praise. All love and praise. Real talk. I'm touched by that, real talk. But thank y'all so much. Sorry about what happened earlier. I did give energy to it because, again, like I said, it was people that been in my chat, been rocking with me, and I don't like certain things being said. I ain't throwing no shot at nobody. Like I said, I give all praise, and I gave the flower to GMJ, and I'm gonna continue to give him and everybody else flowers that doing their thing. But there are people out there doing things that we never know of, but what he did was great. You can't take that away. It might not never happen again, I must admit. It was great, but we can't say if he don't be, nobody else won't come. Because if we say that, then we spoke in existence. Nobody won't come. Hopefully inspire somebody to want to do it and call it what I'm learning. Got a couple of guys talking about they got this and that going on. Well, I don't know if they're gonna measure up to GMJ, but he should feel inspired. Know he inspired all that. I just know he feel a certain kind of way about the lack of respect. You know what I'm saying? About a lot of them. He just don't talk about it. Just let it be what it is. Atlanta Post, excellent show. Thank you, Atlanta, sweetheart. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Real talk. Appreciate that. It's okay. We're not perfect. We all have our faults. Yeah, I'm the first to say I have mine. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's all over Jim J. All over. In fact, all over my melanated people. Period. But I don't want nobody coming trying to dictate and say this, that, and other, because it's not that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. We did some again. We did an hour and a half when y'all, yeah. So thank y'all for being patient. Thank you for the emotional reaction and what have you. But I don't know. I just don't be understanding why we have to, I don't know. I feel like sometimes we be saying and doing things that I don't think is a good look on us as a people. Like, And I give credit to everybody that's doing their part. For those who not, please get on board. You're going to be left behind. But thank y'all for love and support. Catch the commercial. My girl's chilling on chat right now. Taaraa Muhammad selling different soaps, different health products for your body and what have you. Check it out for we depart. But I appreciate all love and support. Appreciate everybody's been down with me. Like y'all seen, like I let the live go a certain place, but thanks to the people, y'all pull me back and like leave that alone. But I want to let y'all know I am human. I do a reaction to certain things in my mind. You know, I feel like I have to give energy to it when I know I shouldn't have. But I'm just being human. But thank y'all for love and support. Check the commercial out. Y'all stay focused, still cool. Just be black. Peace.
Just different.
You know you you're beautiful. I call you bitch, I don't mean it. Just say bitch like too short, you know I'm a little ignorant. I respect you like a queen, never tryna hurt your feelings. When I look deep in your eyes, I see my children. Let me think about who they can resemble. You got your mama eyes, you got your daddy pride. Girl, you a gift from God, just like my gift for Gab. Swear you my better half, bring you that bubble bath. I got your candles lit, like you the bird. To the people, the power is the people. They power in your ego, we power in this evil. It's power in this music, got power and I use it like I'm a superhero. We really need a leader. Power to the people, the power is the people. They power in your ego, we power in this evil. It's power in this music, got power and I use it like I'm a superhero. We really need a leader. Wish we could see that we hurting ourselves. Hate to see each other excel. Looking like crabs in the barrel. Wanna gossip, wanna judge. What if we all just unified and put all our differences aside to preserve our way of life and be black and keep our pride and be kings under God and speak words that are wise and don't glorify things that took our fucking people lives. We've been oppressed so long, we feeding on our own. Disconnected from our people, stuck in zombie mode. Children of the lost tribes. Just go back to Israel. They say I'm trivial, but I swear it's biblical. We need to come together, not only at funeral. I'm so tired of fucking funeral. Power to the people.